Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Space Cowboy, and this is Mass Effect. Okay, so basically what stage we're at now is we've just had a meeting with the council to try and get Saren basically thrown off the Spectres. It didn't go well, so now we are looking for basically some way to find out what is going on. But in the meantime, we're going to pick up some little side missions here.
Up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the keeper.
This guy here. Urban.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
You were up to something.
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I'll
I
help.
could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Apparently if a keeper is damaged or broken or something, it basically falls apart and a new one is seemingly generated by the Citadel. It's a very weird kind of lore that this game creates. A lot of it's thanks to a writer by the name of Drew Karpyshyn. He wrote a lot of good stuff, and he wrote the two of the Mass Effect books. And I've read, I read both of the Drew Karpyshyn books. There's a third one. It's not written by him, and people did not like that. There was a huge backlash on that one, and I think the problem with the third book was it got a lot of facts about the universe wrong. People got very invested in the Mass Effect universe and lore. And I can understand why. It's fascinating what they did with it over the course of just a couple of games. I mean, by game 2, by the end of this game, people were in, but game 2 is what tipped people over the edge. And when this third book came out, and people were itching for more Mass Effect, and they dropped the ball with that book, some hack writer wrote it and did a really terrible job, didn't research the universe, just sort of cobbled together this story about the Mass Effect universe. They thought, oh well, it doesn't matter, it's a video game book. People were up in arms, and I think BioWare kind of washed their hands of that book and said, it's not part of the canon. But by the end of game 3, I don't think they care much about canon.
Couple of questions.
Let's talk to the Admiral now.
Commander,
Still not interested in talking. Oh, another keeper. Scan. Hello. Let's have a look at our journal here. So, scan the keepers. There's 21 of them, so while we play the game, we'll see keepers, we'll scan them. There's the unusual readings we were talking about in the last one. And missions, we're going to speak about this shadow broker, we're going to talk to Garrus, and we're going to try and expose Saren. Really want to talk to Garrus though.
I haven't spoken to him before. This is the first time I've requested an audience.
So, what I'm going to do now is, rather than use the rapid transport again, we're going to get in a lift. This is what peed people off about this game. Oh, there's another keeper. Now, to mask loading screens, they created these lifts. It's really stupid that they did this. And I thought they probably thought they were being really smart and, you know, oh, this is awesome. People, you know, not realise we're actually hiding our loading screens, but they totally are. And you can tell by the third time you get in a lift, so nothing through there, so we'll get in this lift and we'll go. And this is it. This is what people get up in arms about. Lift starts moving. And here we stand.
I can't believe the council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
And that's basically it. There's little bits of, you know, glib talk between them. Sometimes there isn't even talk, they just don't even bother, but sometimes glib talk that, you know, goes back to what's happening in the game. That's not the most egregious one.
What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Avina is the virtual identity that kind of helps you out. If you get lost, you can talk to it and it'll give you directions, but let's keep moving. Scanned it so we can...
Please do not disturb the keepers.
That's just for that. It's just so that Avina will tell you not to disturb them.
You're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely.
Now, you heard that here. The CSEC officer arguing with this guy, so let's talk.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Why
Pertinent.
don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal.
If you
when they
can
feel
hear a
religious
reverb in his voice, that's something they did with the Turians in this game. They drop it after this game. All the Turians you talk to after this game no longer have that reverb. Quite interesting when you think about it, that they do these, you know,
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
they do these little tweaks.
Stubborn jelly all afternoon.
Let's talk to the floating jellyfish.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
Any progress with that Hanar?
Sorry, I'll let you know if I come up with something.
I don't care what the something is, as long as it rids me of the Hanar.
Let's talk to the Hanar.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
150 credits? This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
There's something solved without, being nasty or mean. That's going to come later. I'm going to get nasty and mean with a lot of different people.
Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Right. Let's, I think... Not any upgrades we can add. Nope. Good. Right. Let's get moving to find, a bar called Cora's Den. We've got someone to meet there. I could run around the top of the wards showing you all different things. There's no real point to it. I'll be doing all that when I'm actually completing the kind of side missions, but we want to get straight down into Cora's Den and get ourselves some squad members. Get rid of what's his face here. I really want rid of him. I do not like Kaiden, that's his name. I really don't like him.
That Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial
Blandy
proposals are on
McBland
hold
face.
until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
And this is once again just showing you how they're hiding the loading. They have like news reports talking and things. What I will say is because this is on Xbox One though, it does seem to be going quicker, so that's pretty cool. I do like the fact that the loading has been sped up in a lot of different things.
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Now someone called Fist I would be wary of. I don't know what that means. That could mean a lot of different things. There should... there we go. There's a keeper. And boom. Done. Another lift. Oh.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
That may be added to our journal, because that may be something we go and sort out. I really like the fact that in Mass Effect 2 it was just loading screens. Because it's much better than these silly lifts. All there is a keeper. Scan you. Right. Okay, so this is the wards as they call it. There's different things we can do here. Here's a view. This was just, BioWare kind of, how do you put it? I don't want to say it in a mean way, but this is them just going, look at what we've got.
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but This is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
All right, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
Aye, Commander.
FNGs? I don't know what that means.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard! I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Sure.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Consider it
Sounds like
done.
a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
What I also like about this game is take a look at the styles that people are wearing. Right? If you look at the women especially and the alien races, plus also the suits that we're wearing, it's all very 70s sci-fi. And they change that in Mass Effect 2 where it becomes a bit more gritty and dark, and that represents more 80s and 90s sci-fi. It's really interesting that they make those changes, and it's fascinating that this is something they make conscious decisions with as the games go on. Now let's talk to him.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Yes.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent.
Oh, shops. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, so we'll take that because our quartermaster on the Normandy will need that. I'm not going to buy anything else though. Okay, Conrad Werner. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Here you go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. When you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you... Thanks again.
Now, before I move on, that comes up in your journal, that he did that. It never pays off. And it doesn't pay off in the second game. But apparently, it pays off in the third, in some way. And I'm curious about that. Because it's just some guy that wanted an autograph. I know you could be mean to him and tell him to, like, you know, piss off, and he goes away and he goes all moody and stuff, but how can any of it pay off?
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Standard items. Because I'm looking for licenses, like that. Oh, and we'll take the med shell upgrade. Don't have enough for anything else, but that's fine. Let's go through here. Okay. Cora's Den. I think we're going to be attacked here though, if I remember correctly.
That's him.
Lost shield!
Okay, so we've got some upgrade points. I also want to change our equipment because we've got some cool upgrades. So, Banshee 1. Avenger. Yes. Striker 2 doesn't seem much better, so I'll just keep what I have. I think I'm happy with that. I'll take the better shotgun. Not that I'm going to use the shotgun much, probably later on in the game. Give you the Hurricane. Striker. Give you the Avenger. Ashley, let's see. We need a good... Yep. That. Give you a... Got a bear. Yeah, okay, so we're good there. Optimal upgrade. What I'm going to do is put a point into assault rifle. And intimidate. Blandy can have one in decryption, which will give you electronics, which will there. I'm gonna put 2 points into assault rifle. I want her as my kind of heavy for the team. Because as soon as I can, I'm getting rid of Blandy and I'm putting Garrus in his place. But let's go in here. This is Cora's Den. The kind of... It's almost like a... cantina. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. It's the cantina. And I could sit and watch this Blue Lady dance, but I ain't gonna do that because I'm not going to pair over someone. We're gonna talk to Harkin now.
Back off, Rex. Fizz told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. Fizz's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
And there goes the biggest badass of a Krogan ever, Rex.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
And in the book, he did.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
And that's the big thing is he had a...
Go away. I'm not interested in talking.
That's what the whole book is about. Basically, Captain Anderson becomes a Spectre. It gets covered up because he is, while on his first mission, Saren basically sets him up and it all goes. So, yeah, it's the book's all right. It's not too bad. It's a fairly minor story, but it sets up this universe pretty well. Introduce you to the character of Saren and what he was like before he found the Reaper ship, because Reaper ship messes with his mind. Spoiler if you've never played these games and you're watching it for that reason, but I am going to drop a lot of spoilers for this because, you know, I've played this game numerous times, so I know what's coming, but I really... Yeah, the Reaper ship basically, well, the Reaper itself is the ship, that messes with his mind and it kind of takes him under control. So he hates humans, but that gets amplified when the Reaper messes with him, and it's really pretty interesting how it goes. So, and the thing is, when you get made into a Spectre, it's a big thing in this game. Like, humans find out about it, but when Anderson was made a Spectre, nobody talked about it. We're going to go to the med clinic, and then that should bring us to the end of this video, so let's get there. Here. I'm just keeping my eye out for them. If I see them, I want to scan them as I go, because they always seem to be around different corners, like here. Boom. Let's go.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
Those points have really paid off in this.
I think we're good, Commander.
That I can really use the assault rifle now. That's pretty cool. And we'll get talking
Perfect
to
timing,
Garrus.
Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the C-Sec Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
I'm all for this. Let's get Ashley in and add Garrus. Hell yeah. Then we'll be getting Ashley and Rex in for a little bit. But let's upgrade Garrus. I want him using sniper rifles, so we'll bump him up to that. Let's give him some good equipment as well. He's got a good shotgun. Good pistol already. Rifle. Got an Avenger, I'm gonna give him a Reaper. Not getting any Turian armor for him. And a Banshee might be good for him. Upgrade as well. Yep. Garrus really doing the damage here. Okay, so this is where I'm going to end the video here. I'll probably pick it back up tomorrow. But yeah, made some good progress. We're almost at a really good point of the game where we can start using, start really investigating the Citadel and start getting out on our missions now. But right now, I'm going to end it here. So my name is Space Cowboy, and thanks for watching.